Welcome to another episode on our channel. We're continuing down the road of talking about the giveaway process, and we're offering 10 different items and trying to create some diversity. So the winner can kind of look at the list of 10 or more items and say, that one I want, so enough variety that something's going to appeal to anyone who wins. The one I wanted to talk to you guys about today is The Wandering Earth, the movie Wandering Earth, and the astronaut, one of the astronauts that played in The Wandering Earth. So she's the female medic from this particular movie. Basically, the movie is about a sun that's expanding, and the world has to think of a way to move the Earth away from the expanding sun without hitting Jupiter. Not going to give you any spoilers or anything like that, but if you want to watch it, that's the premise of the movie. And this figure came out in 2021. This one and two other figures from that movie, Damn Toys again, produced it. The movie was produced in 2019, but this came out in 2021. This is the oldest of the four figures that we have up so far in terms of the giveaway process. So we bought a couple of things that we've already shown you. Boba Fett, that came out in 2021. It's a Hot Toys figure. And the Bat Pod, which came out in 2020, a Hot Toys figure from the Christian Bale trilogy. Those two are recent purchases within a few days. A few weeks ago, I got a figure from So-So Toys, Rurouni Kenshin, which ironically, Rurouni means wanderer, like the wandering earth. That's 2023. This one is 2021. So we've got the Bat Pod 2020, Boba Fett 2021, this one 2021, and the Kenshin, Rurouni Kenshin 2023. So actually the oldest one that I have is in better shape than the Boba Fett one that I recently purchased. We still have 6 more things that are on its way to us that we will show you eventually. But today in this episode, I want to show you this figure. This may resonate with you. So we'll pause and get set up for a showing of this figure. I was just going to take everything out and show it to you, but I forgot to show you the box. This box is really in good shape. So there's the front, the side, the back, and the other side, and ending with the front one more time. This is Damn Toys. All right. So they made 3 of these to represent 2 male actors and 1 female actress. What I love about it is how it was put together. It's a shoebox again. And I love it when it's a shoebox because there's no tape. These things are usually very easy to open. Just a slight bit of friction coming up, but easy to open. And the other thing I like about it is it comes with foam. All right. So she comes with the extra pair of wristbands, and it looks like there's an extra like cross, like a medic for a medic. I'm not sure exactly where it goes, but she does have one on a bag on her, so maybe it's an extra one. Maybe it goes on her shoulder, I'm not sure. She has her helmet. And this is very cool looking. You'll see more when we get some close-ups of her. So helmet. And then of course her as a figure. Plastic back in there. So she has an exoskeleton on her and she is loaded with accessories. So we'll get her into a pose and get some close-ups of her as well. I just want to be careful so I don't break anything. All right. Into that little silicone bag and another compartment. And here we have instructions. And never seen this before. This is I vaguely remembered this about this. It has a little piece that can go into the stand. And I'm not sure why it would have that. You can, it's got a little, I don't know if you can see it, a little tip to it. Right? You just pick it up and pull it out. And that's where the holder goes. So, but I just don't know why you would protect it. It's just, I've never seen that before. Interesting. Okay. So that's where that thing goes. So if you see that, don't think it's broken. It's supposed to be that way for some reason. I don't know why. But there's the stand with rough terrain. It has raised, it's not a flat surface, it's raised, and it kind of has just a rough terrain look to it. She has one set of hands on her and then two other hands. And they're all skeletal looking. So these two hands are gripping hands, again with a skeleton-like look attached to it. One has the thumb farther out than the other one does. So, and maybe they're mirror images of the hands that are on her right now. Actually, no, I think so. I think the ones on her are mirror images. Yeah, and these are just slightly different, but she has two sets of hands. Okay. All right. She has a couple weapons. She's a medic, so she doesn't have a lot of weapons. But this assault weapon is part of her arsenal, and the clip does come out. Yeah, it's in there, right? This can slide back and forth, and this little piece can kind of flip up, to aim the gun and back down. And the other weapon, it doesn't, I don't think it slides out. No sliding action. It's kind of has a futuristic kind of look regarding the weapon. So, yeah, it's got this thing coming down and across really, really wide. So we'll pause and get her into a pose, and then we'll do, a 360 and then get some close-up shots of her so you can see what you'll get if you choose this one to be the giveaway prize that you want to accept. We'll be right back. So here she is, and she's really decked out with lots of things on her. She's got the Chinese emblem here, I think what's supposed to be NATO or something like that, barcode, her name, and a set of letters and numbers. She's got her medic pack right here and a bunch of vials They're not shotgun shells, that's for sure. She's got a exoskeleton so that she can move in weightless conditions. She's got knee pads. I put the little handgun here in her holster, right here, and her assault weapon in this hand. Just be careful when you snuggle in the assault weapon into her hand. Her hands are kind of stiff, so maybe a little hair dryer heat or hot water will soften that up so you can get that in there easily. You don't want to break anything. But just tons of wires and cables. We'll just kind of go around so you can kind of see. The black astronaut outfit is very cool with the red highlights, the skeletal hands. I just love that touch. And tons of wires. And what looks to be like switches. Nothing lights up on this thing, but it is very cool looking. And the helmet comes off. If you want to display her holding the helmet, you can do so. She's got a earpiece on one side. She's got a camera. So on this side is the earpiece, on this side is a camera to record things. I mean, it's absolutely loaded. So, and it's hard to see from a distance, so we'll pull in closer so you can see some tighter shots from here on up. We'll be right back. I very rarely part with anything, but to make sure I had a variety of things that were offered that I thought would be cool for someone to want, I decided to throw her in. So you can see a lot more details now. The vials over here, the medic bag, the emblems and so forth, and the helmet. Oh my gosh, all the cables, the exoskeleton, the pack that has what looks to be switches on them, and this gray thing here, you can put it in this opening here or above it. I'm not sure why you have to have two different portals, but the same is true with this part that feeds, I'm going to assume feeds oxygen to her. You could put it on this side or on that side. It doesn't matter which one you use. Absolutely loaded. So if you love the film, here's the character from the film. And if you never saw it, it's still a cool figure. What can I say? So, all right. So this is really an awesome head sculpt from my perspective. The emblems give it a bit more color. You can see the helmet looks really nice. The camera on this side attached to her helmet, the tube that goes into the helmet in the back, all the cables and on and on. The list goes. When we move over to the other side, you start to see the earpiece. And again, more of the helmet on this side, the exoskeleton and so forth. I mean, she really is loaded with accessories in terms of her outfit. Yeah. So there you go. We just wanted to put on the table a variety of things so that at least one thing, if you are selected the winner of the giveaway prize, that something will resonate with you that you will really, really want. So a variety of things hopefully will increase that option of picking something that you really, really want again. So just to refresh our memories, This is the Bat Pod from a trilogy series with Christian Bale. This is a Hot Toys item. It came out in 2020. I got it recently, just a couple, 3 days ago for this contest. So 2020, then we moved to, this came out in 2021, also a Hot Toys figure, Boba Fett from Star Wars. So these two were recent acquisitions specifically for this giveaway thing. And so was this one, but this was a few weeks ago. We've been planning this for a while. We just had to figure out all the rules and so forth. This is Rurouni Kenshin, and it's a Japanese figure. This was made by So Toys, and this is 2023. So this is the most recent one, but the third one we showed came out in 2023. This 2020, 2021. This is also 2021. This is the oldest thing on the table so far that I have had. If you look on eBay now, it's going to be between $250 and $450 or more as a complete set. This came out in 2021, the same year as Boba Fett. So a variety of things. And like I said, we've been planning this contest for some time. Just had to get the rules straight in our heads. And finally, I think we managed that. So before we get done, we should have 10 things or more on the table and enough variety here for any winner to say, there's something here I really, really want. So that's our hope that happens. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.